And what will you do? Will you push yourself harder when the moment is there? How do you impact your team? What is your outlook? Are you a lightning rod, a maverick, a captain, or the team's heart and soul? What type of player will you become? Are you a pure power?
Time to make up, ain't no top on that hole. Like baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back a hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You brought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue. What? in Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, but Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, smoke say that, now, smoke say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much, eat copy too much. These cardio crazy, chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, the road me. I raise my hand, I raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moving to the county. Come out that S class, I guess who don't see the problem. I know who and every reason I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be lifting my lyrics. So tell me who did it, get big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy. My boy, who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got the catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the bed, slide on the beat like my God, I'm familiar. All of the rappers put your pride to the side, try collide with the squad on your mind and turn on the guy. Fraud is a thorn in my side. I'm that turner, the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Stop with all them front. Talk to be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap and all your reps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to make it till you make it type. I do you crazy with holler, holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, some natural starter cap. Run. So I will bury then come and air out your. Have your homies on. It's right next to Roman numerals. IBs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far. He treat them like they. Rats, but no video shoots. Just hoodies and boots, putting no troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. My boy. Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got to take a luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down. It ain't no catching up with me. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down. It ain't no catching up with me. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. swinging on the porch. Or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do it, but no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds. You planted that. Bring around the rose. You got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Go and do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. If you keep
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one. Casey McDaniel, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Here we go, guys. Hey, we got no outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Metzger onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Freddie Levy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Levy.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Everett Pappas will be next. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Standing in, Everett Pappas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. Coming to the plate now, Willis Elkins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
In there, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The right fielder.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
One down.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Levy at third, Pappas at second. Elkins is over at first with one away. Ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, I'll be the first one to admit that most of the scouts here are focused on pitching and hitting at this showcase. But when they see a play like that, they take notice. Snags it with the backhand and makes it look easy with the throw over to first. He just looks like a big leaguer out there.
Batting 6, the catcher, Chris Corona.
Into the box, Chris Corona, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
You got room.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The West Stars lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Keith Metzger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
International prospect, the second baseman, Keith
Here's the
Metzger.
first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Into the box now, Domingo
Leading
Mota.
off for the West, the center fielder, Domingo.
He's ready.
Mota.
Here's the first offering. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Comes back with a slurve, but that's high. 2-0.
2-0's the count. Hey, infield plays at 1 here.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Three and 1. Jimmy Riency is on deck.
No one out now. No one out.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's not a good look for a young pitcher. Scouts and front office personnel can forgive a lot of things, but issuing a bunch of free passes is not one of them. It's time for him to go right at the next hitter and get some strikes early in this at-bat. If he doesn't, it's going to be an outing he'd like to forget. Good luck with that.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Philip Ma is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Mota, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Digging in now, Marcos Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marcos Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Come on now. Hey, we got 1.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another chance? Everett Pappas. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Rocha on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Cut 4.
And it's not in time. He's safe.
To know these hitters will make you pay for it. Solid double right there, and the pitcher just has to put it behind him and find a way to get out of this inning. In this game, take that double off and bear down.
Nicky Riggin enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Just today, Jeremy Lassiter pitches well enough to get the W. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the international prospects, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the international squad. So stepping in, Samuel Franco. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Central, the designated hitter.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Franco.
Valdez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Alex Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alex Valencia.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jarvis Lopez will be next. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Stepping up now, Jarvis Lopez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Jarvis.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
Valencia, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
2-0 now.
No strike.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
That's a ball.
Now a curveball misses inside.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Metzger ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Casto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Daniel Casto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Malaki is under it.
I got it. Ball.
And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after half an inning. Coming to the plate now, Keith Metzger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Metzger.
Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Andy Hoffman.
The first baseman, Andy Hoffman.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Lugo takes it in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now at the plate, Ezra Bourbon. First cut for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Ezra Bourbon.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy.
Hard on the ground towards short. Lugo fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. At the plate, Derek Marchand, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. McDaniel isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitches now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Striding into the box, Mark Scandora. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to catch him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Here it is, the 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bag.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Standing in now, Bruno Moreno, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Marchand, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Force it one here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. He pops it up. Nobles trying to get there. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Jimmy Lugo.
Batting eighth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jimmy.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Stepping into the box, Dean Mascara. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Two down, runners at first and second. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's not a good look for a young pitcher. Scouts and front office personnel can forgive a lot of things, but issuing a bunch of free passes is not one of them. It's time for him to go right at the next hitter and get some strikes early in this at-bat. If he doesn't, it's going to be an outing he'd like to forget.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Alex Valencia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now stepping into the box, Jarvis Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Daniel Casto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball here.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. Popped into the air, back behind second. Metzger has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Marchand. He drew a walk his first time up. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
My guess is that ball just slipped out of his hand a bit. The last thing he wants to do is plunk a bunch of batters out here. Now he's just got to put it behind him and do what he can to get out of this little mess that he created for himself.
Okay, but I'm not going to order pizza. I can get
Scandora, 2 on, 2 out, 4
get,
here in the third.
I see.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1.
L-I-T-T-L-E, Caesars.
Previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside,
what do you want? The
bread,
bread,
but you can't let
pizza,
that change your game plan.
Sausage. That's it. That's more.
Here's the 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Rocha retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
No hot chicken.
On 9 hits.
That's more.
And 2 men left on base.
I didn't even eat all that.
Home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
You can't pitch now because you were being bad. Go now the game. Which one?
Now at the plate, Samuel Franco.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some.
You're out. He's out. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out.
shutout final today. The international prospects used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nicky Riggin takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Hello, everyone.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious international squad, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Casey McDaniel, a starting pitcher from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft...
Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. When I get to feeling euphoric, holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous, she be with me whether I was living her Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I know no finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye for us. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. Ooh. If he was whack and you came across some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by find a G-Co every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So there, how you move to the real, it ain't the same.
1 time for the hustler, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. And look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around. And those that laugh at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pockets fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember time for mama barbarous. Made us look barbarous. The hood part of us. That don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street tens out like Montebus. That means with love. Difference between us. A bar, B bar, and con, C bars. Other truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint tripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my I just be different. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came across some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by find a G-Co every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real, it ain't the same.
I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a dodge, no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the two. First time in B12, she was hanging out the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his man looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on that. I wanna clip a million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all this designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the B12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy all day, I'm now. She just popped it, don't wanna see how the vet feel. BG on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. I'm ballin', 13 on me like I was hard and yeah. No Richie Young, might take my ride through the city.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Ready? Is you ready?
This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them jokes, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move, I'ma hit you. Pop up, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Stomp on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my world. I gotta get that first one shot before that shoot from me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, 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 not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with nipples looking like Thriller. Ready for the million.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Angel Moya, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine...
So digging in now, Andres Osuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Flying Squirrels, the shortstop, Andre.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Here we go, guys.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 52.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, we got one out here.
Into the box now, Aiden Barber, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
To 2-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Full count now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike.
Let's turn it now.
0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, one away.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Barber leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throwing the dirt as this pops right up over his shoulder.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
One down, one down.
1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
First and second now, one man out. The 3-1 pitch. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyrell Stacy. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Stacy.
Hey, place it two. Throw it up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Hey, we got one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Count 0-2.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Pedro Rosado.
Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning.
Two down now.
The set and the 2-0. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded.
Stop!
Next will be Michael Reed. He can really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
If he keeps this up, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to him now.
Come on, guys.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-2. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Hey, get him right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Osuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Horse at every base. Take the easy way now. 2 down, 2 down.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up.
4, take the base. That's ball 4. He's out. 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 He's out. You're out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4, take your base. He's out. You're out. Out.
Set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Richmond Flying Squirrels came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Angel Moya earns his first win of the season. Casey McDaniel couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Get ready for the major leagues, alright.